Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this fifth video of the Firebase tutorial. So we're almost done with this section of Firebase. So like I said on the previous video, I just want to add an identifier that will identify our execution. So what I need to do, I think, let me just go ahead and say private static string identifier, and then alt insert. So alright, so we're gonna have to amend our database class. So here we're gonna have to flag it during so when our test is in before class, so we need to capture the ID of before class and make it our unique identifier or our execution ID. So here initial exec, so here you just need to say if it's true, if initial exec, then we just need to say let me just go ahead and see. Instead, you just need to say this, where is it, set identifier, so document reference so dot get ID, right, and then we also need to say data dot put, we need this identifier as this as well. Right, so the reason I'm using this is because if you look at here, so Google will always provide us with a unique ID. So there'll never be a time where this is the same as any other ID. So it makes it easier even when you creating a query. You can just do a word loss where you know your ID, type, not type, your ID string. If it's this, you can search where your execution pack is exactly this one, so it will give you a list of all the scenarios run with the same ID. So for now, let's just go ahead and save before class. This should be true, and then all the others should be false. These should be false, provided that we put identifier here. identifier here as get identify. So this will also come here. So to see what I'm talking about, the problem is that these are all in isolation. So even though the timestamps are really close, you wouldn't really know. Imagine if there are thousands of them here, you wouldn't know which this test case, when was it run, and which other test case was it run with, and all those other stuff. So yeah, and then the other thing I need to change is this, the date. So I need to change this date format into an exact date. So if you look at here, so it has seconds and whatnot, so I just need this portion. Okay, now that that's done, let me just go ahead and run this. Before I run this, let me just remove all these. Okay, okay, let me go ahead and run this. Okay, so this is done. Yeah, so this is what I needed: an identifier. So this tells me that these are part of the same peg. All right. Yeah, so this is what I needed. I think and the date as well. Yeah, so I think I'm done with this part of Firebase. So on the next part of Firebase, I'm gonna go and look at the web side of it. So that's where I'm gonna construct my HTML report. So for now, this part, I'm happy with it. I hope you guys are too. And then please guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Any criticism is fine. So thank you for joining. See you again on the next video. Bye for now.